A picture of his face went national, connected with what police thought was an extremely deviant crime. One national TV host went so far as to compare him to a serial killer. Today, the man behind the face filed the defamation lawsuit against Nancy Grace, among others. Somehow, Benjamin Siebert's picture ended up on the phone of a woman who originally thought the man broke into her home and snapped a selfie before taking off. Turns out that picture was from Siebert's Facebook account. He never went anywhere near the house. Nancy Grace went on Headline News and said the behavior was textbook serial killer. The suit says she never issued a retraction and continued to keep the story available on her social media accounts. We have reached out to her for comment, and we have not yet heard back.
My sainted granny was a wonderful woman who, like so many other sainted grannies, managed to impart on me plenty of wonderful little sayings, chock full of advice I would carry with me for the rest of my days. For instance, Granny always told me that people will judge you by the way that you speak. When I questioned her about the meaning behind this, she replied, it's not only in the manner you speak, using proper grammar and never being lazy in your speech, but it's about what you say. It was her wish to impart to me that one should always be careful of what you say and to whom you say it, for those words could be remembered forever and eventually come back to haunt you. Little did I know that my sainted granny was also something of a soothsayer, because now it is obvious to me that she knew the internet, Facebook, selfies, Snapchat, and the like would one day exist. She also told me to never call anyone stupid. She told me it was impolite, and for that matter, the person I might be calling stupid, unintelligent, crazy, lacking in any common sense, the dreaded wackaloon, might just be someone to pity because, well, perhaps they just couldn't help it that the Creator decided that in this world, a world filled with intelligence, reason, concern, and yes, common sense, there would be those people who, on the outside, might seem to not be worthy of being labeled as stupid, but in reality, they were little more than walking, talking couch filling that was, for some reason, allowed to roam free and potentially inflict serious injury upon itself merely by opening a trap and producing little more than erroneous and hateful babble.
Stephen Miller, what's your response to the indictments handed down and the arrests?
Well, I think I speak for many students when I say that we're very, very concerned that two innocent people may have possibly just had their lives ruined.
Lord!
You're saying it's not possible they're innocent. That's not even in the realm of possibility.
It's not possible, but a grand jury has heard evidence and deemed this fit to go to a trial.
Right, and we're saying that
without ever hearing what the victim has to say, you're saying the grand jury is wrong.
I'm not saying I'm convinced at all.
The victim is lying, and your first problem is two innocent people.
I didn't say that. I said we're concerned that it's possible that two innocent people may have had their lives ruined because this case does have many irregularities and many inconsistencies.
Do you have a sister?
Yes, I do, but I would appreciate it.
I assume you've got a mother. I mean, your first concern is that somebody's falsely accused?
Don't tell me what my first concern is, please. My first concern when I
first
heard these
out of your mouth. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't wear hearing aids.
No, I didn't say that was my first concern when I first heard these allegations was that a innocent woman had been raped. That was the first thing that came to my mind, and I think came to anyone's mind. But as the facts started to come out, there was many irregularities and inconsistencies that troubled me like many other people. You've talked on the show about how she had bruises on her the day after. But a photo taken at 12:03 before the alleged rape occurred shows that she had bruises and open sores on her body. We also have the 911 call.
That's not what Newsweek says.
There are those people out there, sorry to say they are real and not just lying in wait in some other dimension, who are filled with hate, bile, a despicable nature that in the end makes it possible only for the glorification of their misguided, erroneous, and damaging rage. If allowed to flourish and produce their verbal diuretic, they might find themselves the subject of a lawsuit where they made a choice to forget all they had been allegedly taught as a lawyer and just go right ahead and call someone a stalker when there was absolutely no evidence. Or if given a chance and a platform by a failing and fading cable network, would choose to convict two innocent young men of rape when all the evidence pointed to innocence, ruin their lives with broadcast allegations, and then refuse to apologize because, hey, it might be bad for an image. An image of boorishness, self-loathing, cretinous disdain for all, and that of a pathetic, useless, wheezy, whiny, tired old bag of rambling bones, desperate to remain even the least bit relevant. One can only wonder who these people are, and who the stunningly stupid people are that believe for any instant anything that crawls from their gullet. If we were to find such a reprehensible person and the equally slack-jawed followers, I believe Granny wouldn't mind my making an excuse on the stupid rule. And that is telling it like it is. Stay with us, because right here on MidPoint, every day, no matter the issue, we do indeed question everything.